My check bounced? It must be a mistake at the bank. I have money in that account.
There is absolutely no danger of nuclear war. I talked to Jesus Christ last night, and he told me to ask all of you prayer partners out there to send me some money now.
Hi, I'm from the government. I'm here to help you.
It's a computer error, sir. We'll have your telephone reconnected by noon.
No, we don't have any luggage. My wife and I only need the room for about an hour.
Do you, Elizabeth Taylor, take this man to be your lawful wedded husband, for better or for worse, for richer or poorer, till death do you part?
I do.
Good news, gentlemen. We finally got inflation licked.
Lady, I've been driving a cab for 23 years. This is the shortest way into town from the airport.
We have no troops in El Salvador, only military advisors.
Daddy, I know I spent the night with Jimmy, but I swear we're just good friends. I'm still a virgin.
I know it's after midnight. I fell asleep on my couch in the office.
It was on sale, darling, and they said if it didn't fit, I could bring it back.
My daughter marry a black man? Big deal. If she loved him, so would I.
I know I signed for $1.4 million, but I'm only playing because I love the game.
Of course I'll respect you in the morning.
Oh, you can kiss me, baby. It's only a cold sore.
Hey, man, there's positively no medical proof that cocaine is addictive.
Hi, Mr. Jackson.
Hi, Sally. Okay, 3 chewing gum, notebook, chocolate bar. That's $2.15.
Did my doctor call about my diagram, Mr. Jackson?
It's diaphragm.
Whatever. Do you have it ready?
Yeah. $29.50. Sally, I've known you ever since you were a little girl.
Is this going to be a lecture, Mr. Jackson?
I just think you should consider very carefully whether a casual physical relationship is something you want to start at this very early stage of your life.
I'll think about it. If you'll do me one favor.
You got a deal.
This whole scene is between us, okay? You know, a secret.
Oh, sweetie. You're talking to a man who once picketed for 3 months to establish a free birth control clinic on his own college campus. Now that is a secret.
Thank you.
Good luck.
Now remember, Jerry, I do not want to get pregnant, so please wear this.
No problem.
Hey, Rich, all fixed. Everything? Yeah, everything. Let's see, let's see. Front left window, the thumping noise in the transmission, the brake lights.
What about the brakes?
And the brakes, too, and the radio, and the buzzing sound we turn on the air conditioning. Perfect.
Why did I ever buy a new Japanese car?
Well, the gelding is designed in Japan, but it's built in Toledo, Ohio. By Japanese robots. Yeah, but watched by Americans.
Harry, if you weren't my best friend.
I wouldn't be here personally. I mean, how often do you see the owner of the place you buy a car from deliver it himself? Come on, I'll buy you lunch.
I can't. I got a doctor's appointment. I'm taking an insurance physical.
Jesus, why the hell didn't you tell me? I got this great doctor.
Oh, is he Japanese?
Oh, come on, Rich, be serious. I mean, this guy, no matter what you got, for $100, he looks the other way.
Oh, my guy's better than that. For $50, this guy doesn't look at all.
Blood pressure 150 over 100. Rich, you used the basement parking lot. Did you climb the stairs or use an elevator?
I ran up.
Good, good, very good. It's going to be 130 over 86. How much you weigh?
Guess.
Well, how tall are you?
6'7".
You've got to go about 208 pounds, minus 10 pounds of clothes. I'd say about 198. You know, Rich, If I were you, I'd lose about 20 pounds. Cut out the French fries, the desserts, the health food. Other than that, I can't see anything. Oh, I will need a urine sample.
Ah, I got it right here.
Fine. And you? Yeah, looks good to me. Well, that's about it, Rich.
I passed?
Hey, you passed with flying colors.
You're a wonderful doctor.
Yeah, that's what the local draft board always used to say. 1A. Hey, how about a cigar?
Oh, right.
Mr. Jackson? Sorry, do I know you?
Oh, play and frolic in the fun capital of the world, huh? My name is Rocco. Where's the money you owe us?
I just took care of it. Check is in the mail.
Oh, Jackson, you fooled me. I mean, the only reason I said please there was because this is our first meeting together. I mean, I get very impolite.
I'm telling you, all right? I sent the check to Vegas. They'll get it tomorrow, 2 days tops.
Okay. Hey, I'll be waiting.
Hello, Dave. Hey, it's Richard Jackson. Yeah, how are things in the Windy City, huh? No. No, it's not just a social call. Oh, sure, I still love you. What? You're my cousin, aren't you? Yeah, all right, by marriage. Listen, Dave. Come on, get serious. Dave. I'm in trouble again. Yeah, it's a lot of money this time. I know. I promised you last month, never again. I promised myself, never again. I was trying to get even. Of course, I'm a schmuck. Dave, listen. Dave, I'm sending you something. Federal Express today, okay? I'm sending the letter to... Of course it's mine, you asshole. I'm sorry, Dave, you're right. No, I'm the asshole, not you. As fast as you can. Thanks, Dave. Goodbye.
Will this be your first trip to Honolulu, Robin?
No, Mom and Dad love it. We go every year.
They're all done. 3 adult fares and 1 half fare for your son, Danny.
That should be 2 adults and 2 children.
Oh, I'm sorry, Mrs. Jackson.
Robin is 11.
Mother, what are you
Robin,
talking
there is
about?
no need to be ashamed of being big for your age. She's going to be 12 next month.
Of course. 2 adults, 2 children. Why not? You're going to college, Robin? I mean, someday?
Oh, I hope so.
When you're ready, you give me a call. I just might be able to get you an athletic scholarship. I have a friend who coaches the UCLA girls basketball team.
Oh, thank you. But after high school, I'm planning on going right into the circus.
Oh, not again. Get me a knife. A knife? A knife, a razor, a hatchet, dental floss, something sharp. I'm gonna fix this thing once and for all. Okay. Okay. Oh, come on. Easy now, Richard. Easy. Dad, relax.
Get that thing easy.
And, you know, this never happens when I drive.
So I'm disappointed.
Debbie Barnes locked in a seatbelt all night on Mulholland. It's one of my favorite fantasies.
I don't believe it. You kids still have to go up on Mulholland Drive to do it in the car. I thought that bullshit ended with my generation. Easy there. Careful. If I wanted a vasectomy, I'd have it done in the hospital, huh? Do it up here.
Okay.
Yeah.
Relax, all right? I'm almost a doctor, right? I start USC pre-med in the fall.
Yeah, after you've passed music appreciation in summer school. Gary, how could you flunk music appreciation?
I didn't flunk it, first of all. I got a D. Okay? I also got 3 letters in track, baseball, and football. Did you pass the insurance physical?
Yeah, with flying colors. And your urine sample, thank you very much.
Don't mention it. It was the leak I could do for you. There you go. You're a free man, Mr. Jackson.
That's my boy. Telephone bill. My favorite. $195.
$72 for 5 long-distance calls to Chicago. The same number as last month.
Forget the Chicago mistake, okay? You've got 1,950 message units extra. Who is it that you talk to on the phone all day?
We all use the phone, darling.
476-0321. 74 units. 476-0321. 85 units. 476-0321. 106 units.
Cynthia was having a problem with Don.
Your kid sister is always having a problem with Don. Why doesn't she write a letter to you, Peggy? You know, in the 19th century, that's how people solved their problems. You would be amazed how many problems Abraham Lincoln solved by writing letters.
Here, Dad. I'll take care of that. The Chicago goof-up, I mean. They believed me last month, right?
Gary, would you tie Danny's surfboard to the top of the car, please?
Yeah, sure, Mom.
I'll go help so it doesn't get scratched. Can I take a sheet off my bed?
I already did. It's on the back seat.
Hey, I'll miss you, big guy.
Well, I'm gonna miss you too, buddy. You better catch some waves for me.
I will.
Did you bring the wax and stuff?
Have you ever been in Chicago, Richard?
No, I don't think so. Oh, wait a minute. Sure, I was in Chicago a year and a half ago. You remember the druggist convention for 3 days in January? You couldn't go because you had the flu? Hmm? I remember how much I missed you.
Tell me something. How come we're the only happily married couple we know?
How come?
Dad?
What?
I just noticed, for some strange reason, the headlights in the car somehow got turned on. I got them off by kicking the left front fender, but, well, I think the battery's sick.
Sick?
Yeah. Yeah, it's sick.
He really means dead, Dad, but I think he wanted to give it to you, gentlemen.
You think that's funny?
No, it's not funny.
You think it's funny? How about you?
Oh, no.
Good. Hurry up. Thanks a lot, pal. We'll see you. Okay, hey, listen, are they flying to Hawaii?
So far, fog's still coming in, though.
Well, wait a minute now. Maybe we shouldn't check in the bag.
Well, if you don't, it goes. You're in big trouble. Can't carry these on the plane.
All right, I'll go ask them. Automatic doors, my ass.
Will they hurt my surfboard?
Surfboard? What surfboard?
Oh, my God, the cab drove off with it.
I am not going without it.
Honey, we'll rent you one in Hawaii,
But
darling.
it's gone.
Danny,
But it's gone.
Call the cab
But
company.
it's gone. Danny!
We'll call the cab company. They'll bring it to the house.
Would anybody like to go to Hawaii tonight? Come on.
Let's go. Hurry up.
Here you go, pal. Thanks a lot.
Ladies and gentlemen, Transpan is proud to invite all of you to be our guests tonight at the nearby Holiday Inn.
Why do they lie to you? Why?
Why? Because once you've checked in, you're theirs. They own you. Otherwise, you might cancel and fly United in the morning.
We have buses outside which will take you there. The
This airline is like my ex-husband. When I'm ready to fly, they can't get it up.
all on your way after a big breakfast. Compliments of us as soon after that as possible. Aloha and pleasant dreams.
So what do you want to do? You want to go home?
What for? To get 5 hours of sleep and to spend $30 more on taxis? It's silly.
Hey, do you think I could answer once in a while, Denny? Hmm?
Sorry, Dad. I thought Mom was talking to me.
What for? Get 5 hours of sleep, spend $30 on taxis? It's silly.
I got it, Richard.
Thanks again. They're going to hold the rooms for us. He says the surf is perfect at Queens.
Everything is perfect except why do I have to sleep with Robin?
Well, we can only get 2 rooms, sport. Would you feel better if Mom slept with Robin, you sleep with me?
Which would you prefer?
I think you'd be much more comfortable with your sister.
She talks in her sleep to Robert Redford.
Oh, so what? I talk in my sleep to Tommy Lasorda. Don't trade Garvey. Don't trade Say. Don't trade Baker.
It hasn't helped.
I've only been doing it for a couple of seasons.
Both restaurants are jammed. They can't seat us for an hour and a half.
Anybody can get a table in a restaurant. All you gotta do is slip the maitre d', a couple of bucks.
Richard, this is the Holiday Inn. They don't have maitre d's. They have hostesses. The man in front of me slipped her a 10. She told him she gets off at midnight.
Well, I called the taxi company. They have 7 Herberts still driving. Their shift doesn't end until midnight, but I left our number here, and they'll call us when it shows up.
Will they bring it here?
I asked them to, Danny, and they said no. But then I did your favorite number. I cried for them, Danny.
Did it work?
As soon as it shows up, they'll send it over.
I love you, Moo.
Yeah, you say that. You won't sleep in the same bed with me. It's depressing. It's the first time I've ever been rejected by a boy.
What is that supposed to mean?
It's a joke, Mother. I'm so sure.
I just remembered there's a Burger Queen across the street. I saw it when the bus
Junk
pulled up.
food!
Quarter pounder with
I want a
cheese,
fillet of
large
fish
with
and
onions.
I want a
Okay,
fillet of
quarter
fish and a
pounder
tap.
with cheese.
And I want a
large
hamburger
root
with
beer,
everything on it,
and no
Coke and a
ice.
fries, a medium rare on the hamburger.
Medium rare, that's very good. They cook those things by the thousands. Can I have my 95-cent hamburger medium rare, please? They come into the store well done. Are you kidding?
If you say it nicely, they'll do it for you.
Oh, really? I'll tell you what, I'll make a little bet with you. You bring back even 1 hamburger medium rare, I will buy you any dress you like in Honolulu.
I'll go. You got yourself a deal. Come on, Danny, let's go.
Okay. No, Danny, no fair. You get him over there, get him to start crying, they'll give him the whole joint. Now this, you've got to do alone.
If I have to go alone, it's, you gotta buy me a new engagement ring to replace the one I lost.
The ring you lost cost me $2,000 when I bought it for you 18 and a half years ago. I hate to think what it would cost today. Come on, be serious.
One of those new refrigerators that gives you 2 kinds of ice without opening the door.
Now, that's serious. You're on. And if you lose, you give up smoking for 6 months.
That is a heavy bet, Mother.
3 months.
6?
I'm starving.
Okay, it's a bet. Write it down and sign it.
You write it down. You have my word of honor in front of 1.5 witnesses.
I want it in writing.
Writing. Once upon a time, in a galaxy far away...
Thanks. It was nice.
Always is.
No, I mean, thank you for holding me afterward. Usually don't do that anymore.
Oh, I'm sorry, I didn't realize that.
It's all right. I'm not complaining. After umpteen years.
Well, it still feels pretty good.
Yes, but somehow the touching afterward makes a person feel like it's more than just something that feels good and helps you sleep better. It's like being loved, not just needed. For a woman, anyway.
Especially when the woman just brought back 3 extremely well-done hamburgers.
It was impossible.
I know, you told me. The man at the counter was 63. He was blind in one eye and deaf. When you flashed your most devastating smile at him and whispered, medium rare, please. You're lucky you got anything at all. Look, I almost had a stroke. It's the first time in 40 years. A woman smiled at him and said, please.
Well, at least I made an old man happy tonight.
1 old man and 1 middle-aged man. Not bad for one night, huh? Now, come on, put that out.
The bet begins when I get back from Hawaii.
No, the bet begins now.
I need a cigarette after sex.
What are you telling me? That the sex act isn't over for you until you've had a cigarette?
That's right.
Oh, really? Okay. Okay, sport.
What are you doing?
I thought maybe you might like it better if we finished together.
Just like real life.
Uh-huh.
Always finishing too soon.
Oh, that's a low blow. That's a low blow. What is that?
I'm sorry. I didn't mean it.
You didn't, huh?
Sorry, there are no more available seats in this flight. Now, if you move away from the counter, we'll be able to check these passengers that are holding confirmed reservations. And how can I help you?
Confirmed reservation?
No. These are standbys. Your flight last night was canceled. Now, we're going to try to get you all out as soon as space becomes available.
Not a good enough answer.
Sir, there are 275 people in this lounge in the same situation. You're not the only one with a problem.
Yeah, I realize that. I just want to know how many more flights you have today.
I have 4. Now, we're going to get you all out as soon as possible. Please, we're trying to do the best that we can.
Each one of us repeats a word to ourselves and achieves inner peace. Hello, my friend.
How you doing?
Would you like a free book of the Master's teachings?
Oh, gee, that's really very nice of you. But, you know, just about the last thing in the world I want right now is a book of the Master's teachings. But, you know, you could do me a real big favor. Could you take a hike?
As you wish.
Thanks a lot.
Daddy, you are so rude. I mean, he was only teaching me how to chant.
That's just what we need to do right now, Jim. That's exactly what we need to do right now. Yeah, come on, let's chat. Come on, family.
We want a seat. We want a seat.
Come on, let's go.
We want a seat.
Yeah.
We want a seat.
Yeah.
We want a seat. We want a seat.
All right.
We want a seat. Hawaii. We want a seat. We want a seat. We want a seat. We shall overcome someday. We shall get a seat. We shall get a seat. We shall get a seat
I think I've won their hearts.
Good news, folks. The bathrooms are working again.
But not their stomachs.
Can we sing one of my songs now?
Why don't you take a longer hike? Longer.
I understand.
Mr. Silver, can I talk to you for a minute,
Look,
please?
I don't have time right now. I'm giving out dinner passes. You're going to be allowed $3 to the host coffee shop.
Oh, it wouldn't do us any good, Mr. Silver. They're all out of food. My wife just stood online for an hour and a half, just bought the last cupcake. Mr. Silver, you gotta help out these people.
Come on, help them. Look, I'm not even supposed to be here. I'm off duty. I'm an hour late for dinner with my fiancée.
Mr. Silver. Paul. Do you mind if I call you Paul?
I guess not.
Paul, you're Jewish, aren't you?
Yeah, that's right.
Well, so am I. No, I know what you're going to say. You don't look it, but really, my family was the first Jewish family to move into Waverly, Iowa in 1912.
Congratulations. Mine was the last to leave Detroit in 1982.
Paul, I'm sure then that you'll agree that being Jewish is something very special. It means remembering. Right, Paul? I mean, remembering that a Jew named Moses gave the world its first moral code to live by. A moral code that says you gotta be better than just a robot that puts on a trans-pan uniform 5 days a week and just does his job for the company. It means remembering that another Jew named Jesus gave his life to teach man to love his brother and to help him when he's lost, tired, and beaten. Paul, look around you. Have you ever seen such a lost, tired, and beaten group of people?
Yeah, I mean, after every Ram game.
That's not funny, Paul.
No.
This is not funny. Paul. Paul. As Moses led his people out of Egypt, you can lead these people out of this airport. As he parted the Red Sea, you can cut through that red tape and get us an airplane. An airplane. We're in your hands.
I'll see what I can do.
Shalom.
What did you do?
I appealed to Paul Silver as a fellow Jew. I told him he had to get us the hell out of here tonight.
Richard, when did we become Jewish? I mean, should I tell the children?
Now, let's wait till just before Christmas.
Aloha.
Sure. Where's the desk?
Aloha. Welcome to the Regal Hawaiian Hotel. May I help you?
Yeah, my name is Richard Jackson. I have a reservation. Can I have something to sign, please?
Just one moment, please. Richmond Jackson. Jameson Jefferson. Oh, Mr. Jackson, I show no reservation for you, sir.
I've already seen this movie, Richard. Turn to another channel, please.
I have a reservation here. Read this.
Okay, let me take a look at this paper. Oh, you see, Mr. Jackson, these reservations was for yesterday. I'm afraid your room's no longer available.
I reconfirmed from Los Angeles last night by telephone. I reconfirmed.
But, Mr. Jackson, they're not in my computer, sir. And we full up.
Ask her if she's Jewish, Richard.
Can I talk to Mr. Ryan, please? Could you get him here right away?
Mr. Ryan. Mr. Ryan, stay off tonight.
Find him, huh? Find him. Get him here. Ryan! Ryan! Get out here, Ryan! Find him. I want Ryan!
Oh, Mr. Jackson, I think you're gonna like this room, sir. It's much larger than your usual suite.
Yeah, but we're getting it for the same price, right?
Of course. That's what Mr. Ryan told me.
What smells?
Us. We've been in these clothes for 2 days.
I'm sure.
Oh, my God.
We call them the presidential suite.
Why not?
We had one conference in here today, but you know what? I thought the maids went clean them up already. Monkey.
Well, obviously you thought wrong. Now what?
I go call, housekeeping.
Hey, what's the matter, you? No can, it's too late. I have one idea. If you and your family help Mookie and me, we can get this place cleaned up 10 minutes.
Do we have a choice?
Uh-huh. Mookie and me can clean them by ourselves. Take us about 2 hours.
Go to it, Mookie. Thank you. Excuse me, guys. Excuse me. Thank you. Holy cow. Look, you stay right here. I'm gonna go get us a couple of chairs, okay?
Hey, you're blocking the sun.
On my ass, he's blocking the sky.
Pardon me.
Jesus, fella, that's my yogurt you just stepped in.
Ah, and my left boob you just stepped on.
You back again this year.
Yeah.
Good to see you, man.
Yeah, my kids are down in the ocean, but my wife and I, we kind of prefer the pool. I just wondered if maybe you could fix us up with a couple of chairs, huh?
It's too late for today. They're all gone. You got to get here earlier.
Earlier? It's 9 o'clock in the morning.
You got to be here 6 o'clock in the morning to reserve mats. They're all gone by 7.
6 o'clock in the morning? I might as well sleep out here all night long.
That's what most people do.
So, when each player succeeds in playing all of his men in his inner table, he starts to throw off men from points corresponding to the die thrown.
$250 a day, thank you very much.
Could have stayed in our backyard and turned on the sprinklers.
I am going crazy here! Crazy! I'm going crazy! And I'm paying $250 a day to do it!
Feel better?
No.
How about some breakfast?
No.
How about a drink?
At 9:30 in the morning?
How about... No, we already did that once this week.
What? Yeah, what? What? too.
Where are you going?
I'm going downstairs to reserve our deck chairs for the day.
Richard, it's so dark outside.
Yeah, it usually is at 5:30 in the morning.
This is insane.
No, this is our vacation.
You know, I saw this in a Gene Kelly movie one time. When he was dancing, and he was laughing.
Yeah, but he had an umbrella. He was in love, and they were paying him $5,000 a week for being a damn fool.
Richard, is that you?
Over here. Let's go back to bed. What's the matter?
Gary just called. He had an accident in the car.
Is he all right?
I don't know. He said it isn't serious, but he's in the hospital.
Now, let's get out of here. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. God damn it. Harriet! Quick, quick! Come here, hurry, hurry!
I'm coming, Joe.
Save
Wait,
my-
I left my bandage on layout up in the room.
Forget the lotion. Save the lounge seat. Save it.
I have... Oh, my God. The man is besuging us. Yo, get out of the pool. You don't even know how to swim. You'll drown.
Good. That'll be the best thing that's happened to me since I got here.
Well, maybe you're right.
Mahalo.
You know what it was? It was the brakes. Brakes in the car. I mean, 1 minute fine, the next minute nothing. That car is a lemon. I mean, it ruined your vacations.
Don't worry about that. There wasn't a hell of a lot left to ruin. Forget about it, Gary. Look, the important thing is that you're okay, huh?
Yeah. Hey, did you, bring me something for the pain? They won't give me anything but aspirin now.
Yeah, stop by the pharmacy. Look, this is Emperin with codeine. It's a half grain. You take one every 4 hours, an hour after every meal. Don't let them find it.
Well, I should be out of here by the end of the week. It's only a simple fracture, a concussion, some bruised ribs. The important parts of my beautiful body are undamaged.
Yeah, but are they functional?
Why don't I buzz that day nurse with a nice tits and find out?
Forget about her. She's married.
How do you know?
I saw her when I came in. She's wearing a wedding ring. Never in my life.
Dad.
I've seen girls like
No, man. Girls wear those today so idiots like me don't bug them. But I'm onto the game. I bug them anyway.
Gary, is the only thing you ever think about getting laid?
I don't know. What'd you think about when you were 18?
I thought about lots of things. Mostly about getting out of my house. Getting away from my crazy old man. Making something of myself.
I don't feel that way at all. I mean, you and Mom are terrific. You've done everything. You're really great. I love you. You're wonderful. Thank you.
Don't mention it, kid. Harry, tell me something. How many geldings did you sell this year that were pieces of shit like mine?
Jesus Christ. Now, look, it was a new model, first year. We got all the bugs out.
How many?
I don't know, 6, 7.
You're gonna have to give them all new cars.
What, are you kidding? Huh? Come on, Richard, that'll ruin me. I can't do
I
that.
don't think so, Harry. I think it might just save your life. I'm serious. Harry, listen to me for a second. Don't you remember who we used to be? Hmm?
Yeah.
You remember how we used to care about things, about America?
Yeah, I remember. Don't forget, I was the first guy on campus to sleep with a black cheerleader.
How was that caring about America, Harry?
Well, I was so lousy in bed. She vowed never again with a honky. I gave her pride in a race, Rich.
I remember a guy used to be a pretty good friend of mine. He worked his way through college. He busted his ass. And then on graduation day, this guy walked all the way down to the front of the class. He stood right in front of the podium, holding a poster. And that poster said, Vietnam, America's shame.
I don't remember.
Jesus Christ, come on, bitch. I mean, this is, you know, it's really hard having a drink with you. You make it very tough. You're sick. Hey, give us 2 more over here, all right? After you have deciphered the usually moronically written prescriptions, you go to the big bottles in the back. You take the cute little pills, you put them in the little bottles up front. You make a label. You take the cost, triple it, add 25 cents.
On everything.
On everything. Did you ever work in a drugstore before?
No.
Okay, what's 3 times 6 plus 25 cents?
$18.25.
You're a pharmacist.
That seems outrageously expensive. I know we just work here, but...
Kathy, what are you making, $9, $10 an hour? You think that's too much for a girl who just went to college for 8 years so she could learn how to count up to 50? Or maybe 100 if the doctor is a real pill pusher? Sit down. This is a typewriter.
You're crazy.
Mm-hmm. You will be, too, after a couple of weeks in this place. Okay, labels.
Hey, Doc.
Rocco.
You know, we never got no letter.
Oh, gee, that's funny. I sent it. I bet I didn't put the zip code on the envelope.
No. You left town.
Oh, I went to Hawaii, only for 1 day.
You went to Hawaii for a day?
1 day.
Wasn't much of a getaway, was it? You know, usually I only give a guy 1 chance, but you are such a fuck-up. I'm gonna give you another.
I swear to God, I sent it. I swear. It'll get there at the end of the week. You know how the mail is. Friday, the latest. Word of honor.
But listen, remember one thing. The next time you see me, you won't see me.
Same thing I did this morning 3 times last night. I love you.
Oh, I know you do good. It's so good. Hey, are you really 23?
You mean age or length?
Pull me tighter. Tighter, Gary. Tighter. No, tighter. I'm falling off the operating table. Are you a last-year med student?
Right, last year. God, you know, Jared, I love your tits. I mean, they're beautiful. I mean, I could spend the rest of my life with my nose buried in your tits.
Well, you got yourself a deal, doctor.
Oh, boy. 1 day in Hawaii, and look at this stack of bills, huh? Oh, come on. Water and power, $97. Last month it was $80. The month before that, $81. Now it's $97.
They raised the rates again. It was on the 6 o'clock news. You screamed at Trisha Toyota, and I said it wasn't her fault.
No. Now, what I said was, why is she so goddamn calm? These morons sit there with these smiles frozen to their faces. The Russians have just dropped a nuclear device on Pittsburgh, but we'll get back to that story after this word from our sponsors. Also, Jim Hill with highlights of the Laker games, and Dr. George with weather and fallout.
Ew.
Why are you taking that bill back together again?
So we can pay it, dear.
Yeah. Can't fight with them, Daddy. They're a monopoly.
What? Did you charge a dress at Robinson's $190?
It was for your Aunt Rose's funeral. It was on sale.
Aunt Rose didn't die, Peggy. Aunt Rose's cat died.
I know. The message got mixed up on the answering sermon. Do you want me to take it back? It's beautiful, but I don't need it.
No, it's all right. Look, if you like it, keep it. Gasoline, $172.11.
All 3 of us use that car, Richard, and you know what gasoline costs. Especially when the brakes don't work and he keeps on rolling.
Hey, it went down 2 cents last month, Dad.
Hey, 2 cents? That's terrific, huh? OPEC lowers its prices, $5 a barrel. Mexico loaded, $7 a barrel, right? The English are trying to give this stuff away. The price at the pump, down 2 cents. How much does it cost now?
It's $1.19, but you gotta pump it yourself.
Actually, you can get it for $1.16, but they only take cash. You got to do your own windshield. Check your own oil. And if the guy says he wants water, I mean, if you say you want water, the guy starts to unzip his fly.
You tell me the brakes are fixed, I believe you. We're just going to give them a little test, that's all.
Mr. Jackson, I swear to God, I fixed it myself this time.
Well, ready?
Sure, but just take it easy, you know?
That glorious surge of power.
Try the brakes. You'll see I fixed them real good.
Yeah, I will, Tony. But patience, patience. We want to get rolling here a little bit.
You're doing 35, Mr. Jackson. The speed limit's 25 here.
Come on, 35 is nothing in this masterpiece of engineering safety, huh?
The brakes, Mr. Jackson. Now, please, you're doing 40.
All right, Tony. Okay. Here we go. Brakes. Now, ready?
Thank God.
Oh, Jesus. Nothing. There's nothing there.
Pump them!
Pump them! My foot is on the floor right now!
Pump them! Pump them!
Pumping! I'm pumping!
Pull your brakes!
There's nothing there!
Quick!
What the hell are you talking about? Emergency!
Pull it up!
All right. Oh, Christ! Here, hold this for me, will you? We may get a warranty on that.
We gotta stop somehow. The light's red at Ventura.
Best brakeman in the valley, huh, Tony?
We're gonna get killed. You made it! All right!
Not quite yet! Fasten your seatbelt, asshole! Tell me, Tony, how do you like your eggplant? Got this figured out. Now, unless he agrees to give me a new car, I'm not going to make any more payments.
That's not going to do it, Rich. Because, look, if they did, 20% of the people who bought cars and had problems with them are going to take them back.
I don't care what 20% of the people who buy lousy cars do. I care about my lousy car. Now, look, you got some juice with these guys. That's why I'm here. Come on, get him on the phone. Call him up.
Look, we already gave him the money. He's not going to give it back to us.
I got that figured out. Robert, I got it figured out. Now, listen to me. What you do is you tell him, unless he makes a deal with me, you won't finance any more of his cars.
Richard, look, I love you, okay? My sister's married to you, but Harry Danvers is on the board of directors of the bank. Read the contract. On the agreement, it says all he has to do is just keep repairing it.
Repairing it for the first 50,000 years, or the first 5 miles, whichever comes first. Thanks, Robert. Cancel? What the hell do you mean they canceled my automobile insurance?
2 accidents in a month, Richard.
But they weren't our fault, Byron.
I know that, but it's company policy. Look, it's nothing personal. As far as they're concerned, you're just a number to them. And they go by actuarial, statistical...
Byron, I
tables.
can't drive my car without automobile insurance.
I know that, Richard, and that's the reason why I'm here, because I'm going to try to put you into a high-risk assigned group program that will cover you. What?
Any more coffee?
How much more goddamn money are we talking about here?
About $1,000 a year, give or take 100.
Get out.
But it's not forever. All you do is keep
Get
your
the hell
nose
out of my
clean.
house.
What?
Richard.
Out. You go give me the baseball bat, will you?
Yeah,
All right.
I haven't
Countdown.
finished
You know
my
a countdown,
coffee yet.
just like a Cape Kennedy? We're going to have one right here. I'm going to start counting from 10. And
Yeah.
if you're not out of my house by the time I reach 1, you may land at Edwards Air Force Base, just like the shuttle.
Richard,
10.
I think you're making
9.
a very big
There
mistake.
it is.
Yeah.
8.
I think you're making a terrible mistake. If you were to hit me with that thing, you wouldn't be covered. Do you know that? Because you don't have a homeowner's policy.
Really? 3.
And anything is yours. You're going to have to be the responsible person, a fiduciary.
Hey, I wasn't really going to hit him.
I knew that.
But that is it. That's really it. I, Richard Jackson, hereby declare war on the system. One system completely destructible, dedicated to the proposition that money is everything. And liberty and justice for nobody. Go get me a big paper bag. This is something I've always wanted to do.
Wow.
Robin, do that to the rest of the phones in this house.
Except the one in the bedroom. It comes out of a wall plug.
Is this what he was like back in the old days when you first met him?
I'm afraid so. Richard, this is our home.
That's right, and we own it. It doesn't own us.
Put the light bulbs back, Richard.
No, we don't need light bulbs anymore.
Why not?
Because we're not going to use electricity anymore.
Call me stupid, but how are we supposed to eat without electricity, Daddy?
Our forefathers did very well without electricity.
Well, how come they had to stand around in the rain with a kite looking for it all the time then?
Very cute. Ah. Okay, I'll get back to you later. We'll cook over a fire in the fireplace.
The only way I can prepare dinner for 5 people in the fireplace is if I prepare one course, a pot of gruel.
Okay, all right. We'll use the stove and the refrigerator. Everything else is out.
No more baths?
We'll dig a well. We'll dig a well and we'll boil water in the backyard, just like my great-grandmother did.
I thought you'd say that.
How about heat when it gets cold?
We'll burn wood in the fireplace when it gets cold. 2 nights a year, okay? Gary, first thing in the morning, I want you to go down to the grocery store. Pick me up 6 dozen lemons, a dozen rolls of Scotch tape.
What for?
For the car. We're gonna put a free advertisement for Danvers Motors right in the street in front of our house. Any more questions?
Television.
No more television. You see, Danny, the commercials are all a part of the conspiracy to sell us more of what we don't want or need.
I'll close my eyes during the commercials.
No more television. Now, this is one middle-class American family that is going to fight back. Even if they put every one of us away, at least it will not be without a fight.
Okay.
Whatever you say, Dan.
Come on, smile. This is going to be fun.
It better be.
Dad, the chickens just got delivered. 2 dozen of them.
I'm gonna get a hernia from carrying this.
Stop complaining. Come on.
Now the only question is, where do we put them?
Yeah, you better stick them in the garage for the time being. I haven't had a chance to build a chicken house yet.
Coop.
Coop.
This is gonna be great. Fresh eggs tomorrow morning for breakfast.
I don't think we'll have any eggs tomorrow morning. I mean, there's something else we got to buy first.
What?
A rooster.
What do we need one of them for? They only make noise in the morning and wake everybody up.
Well, you went to the farm in Oregon for 5 years. You tell him.
No, Richard. You tell him. He's your son.
I'll explain it to him. Come on, Danny.
Don't frighten him, okay? I mean, just stick to the chicken.
He's only 8 years old, Robin.
9 years old.
Going on 43.
I think it's working. I think it's working.
Night, night, kiddos. What is going on here? What is with the romantic music? Danny, what do you have under these covers?
Mom, you told me to explain how chickens make eggs. I'm sorry.
I said explain, Robin, not show and tell. What is that smell?
Perfume. Robin put some of your night in Paris behind the chicken's ears to make them more attractive. You know, like you did before you go out to dinner with Dad.
Very good, Robin. What about the wine and all the other accoutrements? Would you get these things out of here? Come on. It's time for you to go to sleep.
Come on, sweetheart.
Oh, go.
Come here.
Come on. Night, night.
I think I understand all about sex now, Mom.
Wonderful, darling.
Except for one thing. How do you know when you're finished?
Well, I tell you what, Danny, I will ask your father about that, and he will get back to you about it, okay?
Okay.
Night, night.
Thanks, Mom.
You're welcome. You are going to let me wash that one of these days, aren't you?
And thank Dad, too. This whole idea of his is really gonna be fun.
Yeah.
Meanwhile, on the lighter side of things, pharmacist Richard Jackson is continuing his war against the system in Ramona Hills. We'll have more about that now from Bob Lyons.
Yeah, the phones are all gone. Light bulbs are all in the garbage. Last night, we burned up every one of our credit cards.
So this is your way of protesting?
No, take this, will you? No, do you mind if I take... Listen, folks, this is not a protest. Don't misunderstand, okay? I mean, I know there's a lot of people out there in the same boat that I'm in. I want to show you something. Look, follow me with that thing, will you? Keep it running. Here, look at this, here. Here, take a shot down here. See that? That's my vegetable garden. That used to be my front lawn. Now, out in the backyard, I'm drilling a well for water. We don't use electricity anymore. We have kerosene lamps, and I'm riding a bicycle. You should see the rash I got from the damn thing. Look, the point is, ladies and gentlemen, that we all have to find a way to snap out of this apathy that we're trapped in if we're going to find a way to survive in this so-called land of plenty. Am I right?
Thank you,
right.
Mr. Jackson.
This is my son, Gary, here. Hi. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Okay, thank you.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, there goes Richard Jackson. Is he an American with a dream gone sour, or just another angry, paranoid, manic depressive possessed by a demon?
Here comes the demon. Shut it off.
I don't believe he said that about that rash.
Sally, when you were at Mr. Jackson's drugstore last week to get whatever, couldn't you remember to pick up my prescription? Sally, will you stop watching that stupid television and talk to me? Thank you, Sally.
Peggy, will you hang up the goddamn phone? You've been talking to your sister for 2 hours now.
Richard, I can't talk to two crazy people at once.
That's why I got rid of the phones in the first place. All right, what the hell with it? Let's play without her. Come
All
on.
right, my turn. Oh, famous movie scenes. What was the name of the actor who had sex with Sylvia Crystal in the bathroom of the airliner in Emmanuel?
Boy, that's really hard. No, that's what Sylvia said in the scene. But who's the actor she said it to? We gotta know.
Donald and I tried it once in the John. About Winnebago.
Oh, it's very tacky, Donald.
Tacky? It was impossible. Damn thing was blue for a month.
What was blue for a month?
My foot got stuck in them. You know where stuck.
Where?
In the toilet. From the tidy bowl. Goddamn stain wouldn't come out.
All right, can we move on to the next question?
Yes,
please?
yeah. I'm bored with Sylvia's lover.
Donald, who played Elliot Gould's girlfriend in the movie Getting Straight?
Oh, Candy Bergen.
That was easy.
Story of your life, man.
Candy Bergen is the story of my life?
No, the Elliot Gould character, the protester. He lived in that movie the way you're living now, today, right now, your life.
Not exactly.
Bullshit! Standing up to the establishment. Taking on those computerized corporate creeps, trying to turn us all into desensitized robots. Man, I almost cried when I saw you on TV with the chickens, the goats. Oh, it was beautiful. So beautiful. To my next door neighbor, a voice in the wilderness.
Well, thanks a lot, Donald. Thank you.
Thank me? No, thank you for doing and saying what we just think and feel, but don't have the guts to really do it. I love you, you big crazy son of a bitch! I love you! I really do! I love you! We all do!
Really, I appreciate it. But, don't get carried away, okay?
Daddy.
Easy, kid.
Daddy, I'm gonna do my homework and then I'm gonna go to bed. Mom, don't worry about the mess. I'll take care of it first thing in the morning, all right?
Oh, thank you, darling.
Bye, Mrs. Jackson. Bye. Mr. Jackson.
Study hard, sweetheart. Make me proud of you.
I will. Good night. I forgot.
Good night, darling.
Is that the purest, sweetest girl in the whole wide world? Richard? Huh?
Absolutely. Yes. Oh, yeah. Yeah.
Hey, man, next time you steal a car, get one with the muffler. All this junk. Stop the car. Stop the car. Gotta be all kinds of things inside. Back up, back up.
honky's home in this one. What about the car? Check it out.
It's abandoned. It's covered with lemons.
Look, you take the house. I'll try the back.
Oh, Jesus, send me in the house. Oh! Fell on my cock. Uh-oh.
Hello. Who are you?
Whoever you are, don't you come no closer.
Holy shit! Let me out of here! Witches! Witches! Witches!
Would you wait for Daddy, Robin?
Just having a bad dream, Robin.
I don't think so, Daddy.
Wait a minute.
See?
Oh, my God. All right, get away. Get away from the window. Get away. Hurry up. Look, everybody just stay calm, all right? Just stay calm. Call the police. Hurry up. Call the police!
Help, police. We don't have a phone, Richard.
Hey, Dad, you're gonna have to pay room and board for me at USC anyway. Look, it's only gonna be $150 more a month for me to share an apartment with Dad.
Ah, you got it all figured out, haven't you? Come on, keep digging.
Dad, I mean, I really love her. I mean, wait till you meet her. She's hot.
I've met her, Gary. Remember, in the hospital. She's 8 years older than you are.
I know, it's great. It's fantastic.
All right, look, let me see if I can work something out, all right?
Hey, remind me to tell you what a great dad you are sometimes.
All right. Thank you.
Hey! I said you're digging a hole. When did you give up jogging?
I didn't, and that's no hole.
Come up like that. Now look, that's it. I don't care. We are sending a work crew over here in the morning. We're going to repair the damage.
No, you're not. This is my property.
Hey, it's our pipe!
All right, get your pipe off of my land.
Look, nowhere on the block is any water, Jackson.
Sure they do. They get all the water they want. All I have to do is come over here and ask. They can have it all for free.
You only own 6 inches of topsoil. Everything under that is ours. It is our water.
Peggy, get me my gun, will you?
Oh, boy, violence.
My big gun, Peggy. You know the one.
Are you insane?
As of right now, you two guys are trespassing on my property. And I am just about to lose my temper.
Okay, we're leaving. Come on, let's get out of here before Clint Eastwood shoots himself in the toe and we get blamed for it.
Yeah. Can't take it anymore, Peg. Let me have one right between the eyes, will you? Ceasefire, ceasefire. Thank you. At least you could have put some scotch in it.
Sweet 16 and never been kissed. Slow pan into the punch bowl. Beautiful, beautiful. Pull back. Show the faces of the... Hey, come on, let's see some smiles. We're supposed to be having a good time here. Come on, kids, let's get a smile. We're supposed to be having a good time. That's it, Jennifer. Now just pop that sushi in your mouth. That's it, come on. No, don't unwrap it for God's sake.
Yeah, but Mr. Rapport, there's raw shark in there.
That's what sushi is, adult food.
Ew.
In honor of Sally's 16th birthday, kids. 16. Keep it going, kids. This is epic.
5 years old. Really?
You'll be proud of this.
Stop it! Stop it!
Go on and show it to your grandchildren.
wow.
Beautiful. A piece of art.
Hey, Mr. Rappaport.
Yeah.
Why don't you film this?
That's not nice. Stop that.
Get a close-up.
Donald, the bathroom!
What's wrong?
Donald, there's no water. Yeah, the toilets won't flush. The kids have been using them. It's backing up all over the floor.
Hold that, everybody. Hold that. Hold it.
Don't drink the punch. The punch. No. You'll get your cake later.
Wait a minute, maybe we should cut the cake. Where the hell is Sally?
Sally is changing her white dress because of the soy sauce.
Soy sauce on the white dress?
Yes, it's coming
Mr.
in.
Rapport, please film my right side. My nose looks a lot better that way.
No, it looks great here.
Come on, Tracy. Sharks only kill people in the movies.
Donald, have you seen my chickens? What the hell is that chicken there? Now, don't be afraid, everybody. Go get those chickens off. How the hell are those chickens get?
Jesus Christ! The chicken just took a dump on the tempura.
Get them out of here. Get them out of here.
I can't catch them. They're too quick. Get over here. Come on, chicken.
Shit! What the hell is your go-to in here?
Don't hurt yourself. I'll get him down. I'll get him down.
Don't worry, I got it all on tape. We're insured.
Damn it!
Oh, my God.
Oh, hi, Mom. Dad. Is it time to cut the cake?
Whoa! Sorry, Donald, I didn't see you. Jackson! There's a plane leaving every morning from Moscow. Why don't you get on it? Commie bastard. Left-wing freak.
Richard, can I make a suggestion? You're sick.
That's just a stuffy nose. It was kind of chilly last night. I tried to start a fire in a fireplace, but the wood was still wet from the sweep.
I don't mean in your nose. I mean in your head. What you've been doing to your life, Rich.
It's my life, Mr. Fanning.
Well, it is my drugstore, damn it. Look, customers are going across the street to Rexall's. For some strange reason, they don't trust a man who comes to work on a skateboard because his bicycle has a flat tire. Get some help, Richard. I'll pay for it. There's a psychiatrist comes in the other store. He's a great guy.
I don't need any help. There's nothing wrong with me. I know exactly what I'm doing.
Okay. Richard, if that's the way you feel. I'm sorry. I really am.
Are you apologizing to me or are you firing me?
Let's put it this way. You owe me $1.89 for the nasal inhaler. Okay? Okay, Jackson. No more Mr. Nice Guy.
What's with all these candles here? Was this a funeral? You better not be dead yet, Jackson.
Oh, shit! Smells good. What is it?
Grand Marnier souffle flambe from the garden. What it looks like, Richard. Generic stew.
Yeah, I was thinking, you know, we really got to do something more, something big, huh? Something really dramatic that'll shake the cocksuckers up. Huh? You got any ideas?
Yeah. How about quitting?
Quitting.
That's what I said.
What, you want to call it off?
Richard, you've lost your job. The children have lost all of their friends. We've been burglarized, laughed at.
Never said it was going to be easy.
But what more are you trying to accomplish? Half of the neighborhood would like to lynch you. The other half would settle just to see you committed.
But I'm not going to stop trying to convince them, all right, sweetie? I'm not going to stop.
I'm afraid I don't know where to begin, Dr. Korngold. I mean, I've never been to a shrink before. And, well, I'm afraid what I'm going to say may shock you.
Mrs. Jackson, I've been a psychiatrist for 23 years. There is nothing you can possibly say that would shock me. Nothing. I've heard it all. Now, what I'd like you to do is just come along with me. Just relax. No one's going to hurt you. There you are. Just lie down here. Make yourself comfortable. That's good. Just relax and tell me what's bothering you.
Well, I guess it all began when I met Richard in college. I mean, it was the 60s, and we were all... We were all smoking grass and protesting and making love. God, did we make love. But underneath it all, I guess I was, well, underneath it all, I guess I was really just this middle-class girl who wanted security. And I got Richard to switch to pharmacy. I don't think he ever forgave me for that. I mean, he hated the way things were in the... Oh. He hated the way things were in the world, and he wanted to do something about it, and I made him a druggist. And after being married all these years, I could still feel it smoldering deep inside him like a time bomb waiting to explode. And about a month ago, it did. I mean, boom! Sorry.
It's okay. Continue.
Where was I?
Boom.
A room. Oh, yes. First he turned off the water. Then he turned off the phones. Then he turned off the electricity. And then he decided to dig a well in the backyard. And then he tore up all of our credit cards.
Credit cards? Oh, my God.
Last night, he put a whole pail of trout in our swimming pool. And we're going to have fresh fish for dinner tonight. That is, if we can catch any. Now that he's lost his job at the drugstore, he's home all day long, either cutting the children's hair or emptying out the entire contents of our medicine cabinet of all the garbage, as he puts it, that he's been selling for years. Doctor, there is nothing in our bathroom except a salt shaker. 1 teaspoon and a glass of water to brush our teeth with. Toilet paper has been replaced by the LA Times. Moving right along, we're making our own clothes. The goat died from being over-milked, and the children are now wearing goatskin shoes. He's brewing his own beer in the bathtub, and this morning he bought a bow and arrow and then tried to get us lunch by shooting a rabbit. He then announced that because the post office is such a rip-off, he's going to buy me a carrier pigeon so I can still communicate with my sister. I'm starting to worry about him, Doctor. Maybe he's more than just disturbed. You know, really disturbed, mentally unbalanced. What do you think? That boring, huh? I guess you have heard it all before. Wake up, Dr. Korngold. Wake up. Dr. Korngold. Jesus, he's dead. Oh, your psychiatrist dies at your first session. The ultimate rejection.
Hi. Hi, Harry. My car's right here. Let's take a ride. Is it one of your geldings, Harry? I'm not sure I want to take the chance. It's a Cadillac, Richard. Well, that figures. Give me a minute. Oh, Harry, I can't live with myself anymore. What's that?
I need $7,800. When do you need it? Yesterday. You got it. I do? Yeah, loan it to you. As soon as the bank opens tomorrow morning. Hey, thanks, Harry. On one condition. What's that? If the girl you got pregnant has a boy, you name the child after me. Oh, this child has a name already. His name is Richard Jackson, and he's a lousy blackjack player.
Well, that's the deal. You get a new car, same color as the old car. We take the the old gelding back, you know, make the switch. You say you're satisfied, sign a little paper, and we're all friends again.
What about the bank?
Well, you stop worrying. It's all arranged at the bank. It's our little secret, yours, mine, and the bank's. So is it a deal?
Yeah, Harry, it's a deal.
I'll drive you home.
No, listen, do me a favor. Will you drop me at the liquor store up here? I need some change. I gotta make a long-distance call.
Hey, I got a better idea. Come to my office, use my phone. You're an old customer.
Dave, it's Richard Jackson.
Richard, do you know what time it is?
Yeah, I know, Dave. I'm really sorry, but listen, I finally decided. Don't sell the ring. Okay, I figured out another way to get the money. Please just send it back to me.
Richard.
I know I've been in a lot of trouble, Dave. I really apologize for that, but I just cannot sell her engagement ring, so just get it back to me.
Richard.
Okay?
Richard, I sold the ring this morning. Richard? Richard?
Well, get it back.
Richard, I got cash for it.
Dave, give the cash back.
It's already in the mail. A cashier's check to that hotel in Vegas, just like you told me to do 2 months ago.
Yeah, like I told you. There are no unwilling victims. We do things every day that we're ashamed of. And it's the lies, Harry. The lies, boy. They make you feel smaller than the man you know you're supposed to be. Now we gotta put an end to the lies, Harry. No more lies, no more bullshit. No more secrets and no more guilt.
Italian?
Huh? Yeah.
So am I. I know I don't look it, but I swear to God, I'm Italian. My family was the first Italian family in Waverly, Iowa. We were the first people to grow figs that far north. My grandfather was named Giacone. He changed his name to Jackson so we could get into the country club.
You bullshit me.
Ah! Yes, I'm bullshitting you. But only about the name, Rocco. I swear to God, I sent the check. The check is really in the mail. I swear. Just call the casino, please. Call him. Check on it, please. Call him right now. Come on, Rocco, please.
You lie right there. Capiche, Mr. Fig Tree?
What happened to you?
Oh, it's nothing serious. I'll explain the whole thing to you. I made all those long-distance phone calls to Chicago. I got a cousin there named Dave Myers. He's a jeweler. Oh, boy, this is a tough one. You didn't lose your diamond engagement ring, Peggy. I stole it. And Dave sold it for me to pay off a gambling debt in Las Vegas. I am totally sick and ashamed and deeply sorry.
What
am I supposed to say?
I think you should definitely say exactly what you feel.
What made you finally decide to become the Richard Jackson I fell in love with that day at Van Nuys High School? The one who took the time to explain analytical geometry to me rather than doing it for me like all the other boys who wanted to get into my pants. What, Richard?
I don't know. I guess, in the first place, I wanted to be sure that... I wanted to be sure that what happened could never happen again. Because if there's no such thing as secrets, it never could happen again. Just like it never should have happened in the first place. And because I wanted to be able to holler at you when you do dumb things. Like when you welsh on your bet about quitting cigarettes. Or when you get extravagant and you spend money like a crazy person just because you're not feeling well. Or when you talk to your sister 3 hours, long distance on the telephone. I want to be able to yell at you then without feeling guilty. But mostly because I love you, Peggy. I love you very much. Hi.
How you doing, Dad?
Not too good. I just wanted to tell the both of you that, I know I've been acting like a jerk lately.
No.
Yeah, I have been. But that's over. That's finished. Starting tomorrow, it's going back to normal around here. Now, sport. What's the first thing I can do for you to kind of make it up for the silly way I've been behaving?
Glue my hair back on?
What's the second thing?
Well, Sony has just came out with this great new combination of a 62-inch color TV and video cassette machine.
What's the third thing?
Richard, now that we're being honest about everything, honey, you remember the way sex was when we first got married? I mean, it was magic. Like, I could hardly wait till you came home at night, and then those fabulous weekends when we practically spent the entire time in bed. Well, honey, it's still good, but it's not magic anymore, darling. Oh, my God.
Oh, you are keeping absolutely still?
Richard.
Or you're getting into serious trouble.
What are you doing?
My name is not Richard. My name is István.
Oh, Richard!
Hungarian rapist! István Paprikash. At your service.
Richard, I know it's you. I recognize the necktie. That's the one I gave you for Father's Day. Honey, you're gonna ruin your tie.
Put your finger right here, will you? Let's double this knot. Thank you very much.
A rapist would never ask me to do that.
Well, a Hungarian one would. István Paprikash. Shoot you to my friends.
Don't do anything. Crap.
A little Hungarian foreplay.
Just say it to you just once, and then I won't care, Richard. Oh, Jesus. Oh, honey. You haven't done that in years. Oh, darling. Oh, no, don't stop. It feels good. Oh, move a little to the left. Oh, yes. Oh, honey. Oh, darling, just this once. Would you take your t-shirt off? Oh, yeah.
I promise I will call you. I'll be there without fail. The deal's as good as finished. The check is in.